Hello everybody. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Today I'm filling my TBR for the month of November. So my TBR this month isn't very big because I am doing NaNoWriMo and I'm going to be spending a lot of time writing, so I won't be reading as much. I have 4 physical books and one audiobook, and one ebook and two audiobooks that I'm reading. So the first book that I'm gonna conquer is the second book in the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. So it's going to be Onyx. That's what it's called, Onyx. It is a paranormal romance about a girl and an alien. So the second book, I don't want to ruin anything for anybody if they ever decide to read it, but it is very good. I read the first book last month and it took me a while to fall in love with it, but once I did, I was in it. I only have about, today is the 5th. I have a cold, I'm sorry. Today's the 5th and I have about 120 pages left of it. So I started reading this on the 1st. And again, I've been writing, so I haven't had that much time to read. But I'm pretty excited to finish it. It's really hooked me in. Then I have the long-awaited Wicked King by Holly Black. So The Wicked King by Holly Black. So I loved The Cruel Prince. I wasn't a fan of the characters. Most of the characters were very unlikable to me. So I think I liked it for that reason, where I liked it because honestly I wasn't rooting for any of the characters. The more I think about it though, the more I think I like Cardan, who is the Wicked Prince, not the Wicked Prince, the Cruel Prince. But again, he's very, very mean. He is the Cruel Prince. But yeah, again, there's a lot of sequels on this, so I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but I am looking forward to reading this one. It's about a girl named Jude who is taken into the fairy world. I want to say it's Ethelheim. I think I couldn't remember it last time either. Elfheim. After this fairy named Maddock kills her mother and her father. So she goes to stay there with her 2 sisters. Yeah. Everybody is very aggressive and angry, and there's not a lot of redeeming qualities for most of the characters, which I really liked because it was out of the ordinary, you know. But I'm really excited to read this one. The 3rd book comes out soon, which I have pre-ordered. And I'm very excited, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna try to read this one so that I can read the next one next month. Yep. We have The Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. This is the 4th book in the, this is the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series, which follows a assassin named Selena Sardothian, I think. Yeah, Selena Sardothian. She becomes the king's champion, and there's a lot of things that aren't as they seem. So this is the 4th book. Again, it's a month of sequels. I have very few books that aren't sequels that I'm reading this month. I had lukewarm feelings about the first one, but I loved the second one and I absolutely adored the 3rd one. So I'm hoping I like this one. I know this one has mixed reviews where people love it, people hate it. It's kind of the same with her other series, ACOTAR. So hopefully I love it. I'm sure I will, because things are starting to get pretty spicy, I'd say. And I love Rowan, and I love Kaol, and Dorian. I'm not a huge fan of Manon, but it is what it is. But I'm excited to read it. It's a big heifer, so this one will probably take me a while. I think I'm going to finish this book and then dive into this one, but I haven't decided yet. That's what I'm thinking of I'm doing. And then the last physical book I have to read this month is The Beautiful by Renee Audier. So this novel takes place in 19th century New Orleans. It is a vampire book, and if you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm vampire trash. So I'm very excited about this one. It has to do with underground societies and vampires in New Orleans, the beautiful quarter. So I got this copy in the Fairy Loot box. I made a video for that too. I don't know if I'm going to post that before this one or after. But, like, look how beautiful it is. The sprayed edges are gorgeous. I'm very excited to read this because I have been eagerly awaiting the return of vampires. So I'm happy. Hopefully I love it. I think I will, though. This one is another one that has mixed reviews, where people either love it or hate it. So I'm pretty hype to read it. I think I'm going to do a reading vlog for this one, but I haven't decided yet. Oh, right. And then for, we'll do audio first. So I am currently listening to Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating by Christina Lauren. This is the first Christina Lauren book that I've consumed, and I've got to say I love it. It's about these two characters who knew each other in college and had a very weird relationship where the two were kind of just, they weren't able to sexualize each other because that seems so out of the picture, you know? And then by chance they meet each other again down the line. And they decide to be friends. So I am about halfway through, I want to say, and I'm loving it. The characters are so sweet and so well written. Their drives and their wants and their likes are all very clearly but subtly stated. So you really feel a strong connection with these characters, and I love it. When I'm done this book, I'm probably gonna read more of their books, because if the writing for the other books are like this, honestly, I think it's two people. I think they might be one of my new favorite romance authors. I'm pretty happy with it. And then the second audiobook that I'm planning on reading this month is The Wicked Saints by Emily Duncan, I think. I'm pretty sure it's Emily Duncan. I'll have to search it up, but I'll edit it. So I received the second book from this series as an ARC, and it's called Ruthless Gods. But I'd never read the first one, so I thought I would give it a read so that I could properly read the sequel to it and have actual information about it and be able to do a good review of it. But I don't really know much about it, but it is a fantasy, and it's aggressive, I guess. So I love fantasy. I don't know much about it, but it's fantasy, and I do love fantasy. There aren't very many fantasy novels that I don't like that I read, so I'm hopeful that I'll like it. Other than that, it is what it is, you know. And the last book that I'm planning on reading this month is an ebook ARC that I received, and it is called My Best Friend's Royal Wedding. I don't remember who it's by. I'll have to put it in the thing. It is about a girl whose best friend is marrying a prince, and it's a romance, so I'll get more information about it. I really don't have a lot of information about it. I don't know for sure if I'm going to read it or not, This is one of the ones where I'm kind of, if I'm in the mood, I'm going to read it. We'll see. And honestly, like, my TBR call art is full right now. So, and I'm not really reading that much this month because I am doing Nano. And I don't know how much I'm going to get done. But those are all my books. I'm pretty excited. Most of these are sequels, so I'm already pretty well established into liking them. Unless they bomb, I'm probably going to like all the books I read this month. I'm looking forward to The Beautiful a lot. Like, that's probably one of my most anticipated. I have a cold, so my brain's everywhere. Not that it isn't usually everywhere, but... So, that was my TBR for the month of November. Hopefully I get them all done. I'm hoping that by making TBR videos, I'll be held accountable and I'll actually read what's on my TBR, because I'm very bad at, I'll make a TBR at the beginning of every month, and then I don't follow it, and I kind of just read whatever's in the mood, I'm in the mood for, but I have books that I really want to read that I keep buying new books and I don't read them. Oh, I'm also buying Frankly in Love by David Yoon soon. I was gonna go pick it up tomorrow, so I might read that this month as well, really depending if I have time. Also a few other audiobooks that I could read that I have on my script that I could read if I have time. It all depends. So I'm gonna try to make these every month so that I hold myself accountable and actually like do what I need to do. So again, I'll have another one for December, but December will also be all of my end of the year videos, so I'm going to do Bookmas, I think. If you liked this video, feel free to give it a like, comment, all that fun stuff. Subscribe if you want to. If you want more bookish content from me, you can check me out on Instagram, where I am more interactive. I post what I'm reading, what I'm doing, favorite books, individual ratings, all that fun stuff. I also will link my Goodreads account, where you can, again, see books I'm reading, books that I have read in the past, all that fun stuff. Other than that, that's it. I'm gonna go make a tea, and hopefully I will feel better. Until next time, bye!